My name's Joseph Webb, and I wanted to give a very quick testimonial for the Power Breathe. Now, I personally have seen the dramatic impact that the Power Breathe, the diaphragm trainer, the dumbbell for your diaphragm, has had in some of my clients' lives. I've been a PT for nearly 20 years, which is scary to say. And I'll always remember that I had a client who was severely asthmatic who came in to see me. And I'd seen the Power Breathe because they've been in business for much longer than I've been in the industry. And I'd come across their ads in various magazines over the years. So subconsciously, clearly, I'd stored the company somewhere. And it always made sense to me, logically speaking, that if you improve the ability of the respiratory muscles to pull in and expand the lungs, that you were going to have an easier time breathing, right? So that made sense to me logically. And they had a lot of research to back it up. So when this client came to me with asthma, Power Breathe just popped into my head, and I said, look, I don't know 100% if this will work because I haven't used it with anyone else that has asthma. But if you're willing to try it, here's some of the research, take a look. Anyway, this client decided to use the Power Breathe. And within 2 or 3 weeks of using it, from going from a place where she would come into a session with me and she would be wheezing throughout the session. That's how bad this person's exercise-induced asthma was. Wheezing when we were doing exercises like a single arm row, you know, strength exercises, not necessarily even cardiovascular exercises. She would be wheezing. Within 2 to 3 weeks of using the Power Breathe, these symptoms were gone. Now, I was shocked, she was shocked. And I didn't write to Power Breathe at that time. I just thought, fantastic, it works, great. I've helped that client move forward. Now, the years have gone by. I've used Power Breathe myself when training for Ironmans, when training for different events, and it's worked really, really well. It's just made me feel more in control of my breathing. And that's really where my testimony is coming from today, having used it with different clients. Some clients that have atrial fibrillation, we've used it. I've had it with clients that have asthma, and I've used it personally, and I just think it's a fantastic tool for people that are looking to improve their ability to breathe, especially people with conditions like COPD and asthma. It seems to have such dramatic impact. And myself, I've noticed the benefit. I don't have asthma, COPD, of course. I would class myself as relatively fit, but I've even seen dramatic changes in my own health. But being an experienced PT, I've seen it work in the trenches with my clients. I've personally experienced how it works, and I encourage you to look more deeply into it to see how it might be able to work for you.